Danny, congratulations on the victory, of course, and the UFC contract as well. I guess you might still be processing a little bit, but what's the emotion like for you right now?
Man, it's crazy. Man, like I said, I can't really process it right now. It's been a long time coming for sure. Yeah, so I'm still processing it. It might take a couple of weeks, man. Only because it's so many people that deserved it. You know what I'm saying? Other than me, my coaches, my teammates, they came. They came. Yeah, man. Shout out to Memphis. Shout out to law school. Shout out to my coach Brian Hall. Like I said, yeah, it's a process for sure.
Awesome. I mean, less than a minute and a half of work in there, so not a lot of tape to break down. But I guess we all kind of expected fireworks. How do you feel about your performance and the way you performed there tonight?
Man, to be honest, I didn't want. We had a game plan, and I know it was on Dana White Contender, and I didn't want to respect them. You know what I'm saying? Because usually a lot of fights I had, it's been like fights to where guys are very experienced, and they saying the guy can actually beat me, but I should win. So it was just always a lot of weird. So I had to get the job done. And it was another fight, you know what I'm saying, that I just had to get the job done. I want to get a little loose, but it's like, man, when I get in the cage on them type of fights, I'm fighting for something to prove myself, it's like I haven't even opened up to how I really strike or how I like to fight. But like I said, man, it was me I didn't even get settled in yet. And it's just how I fight. In the first round, I'm making reads. It's going to look sloppy, you know what I'm saying, because you don't know what the other fighter want to do. But I come to get the job done every time.
Was it challenging or different or weird? I mean, given the opponent, I mean, obviously you guys had been linked together for years, and people are always trying to get you guys to fight. Now it happened. I mean, was it weird or beneficial?
Man, it was a game of tug of war in Memphis, man. You know what I'm saying? It was like people was like, yeah, it was very hard, man. It was very difficult, man, to take that type of fight. Like I told, I was saying, man, I had to put my morals away. Because like I said, my brothers, we fight in the house, but we don't fight we don't fight outside, man. So I feel like they had us fighting outside in front of, you know what I'm saying? It was hard. So I had to just make it business. I had to think real business, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was good work. You know what I'm saying? But
Dana had high praise for you, but he also said he felt like you're raw and there's still a lot that you can do to get better. Do you agree with that assessment?
I mean, I agree with, because of the occasion, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't come to look pretty, you know what I'm saying? It would have got, that's the first minute, you know what I'm saying? I could have went out there and wrestled 3 rounds, you know what I'm saying? But nah, man, I can't get, but nah, man, I came, man, to get serious, you know what I'm saying? So it was more so serious. And of course, I had high praise for my opponent. And when I seen he was rock, I was like, man, let's get it. Let's get him out of here, man. So however it looked, man, it looked. But, man, you'll be surprised, man, how many guys in top 10 that want to see this work.
Nice. Last thing for me, you got the deal secured now. Ideal scenario for your UFC debut, is it something you want to do quickly? Do you want to take some time? Is there a location, an opponent? What makes sense for your debut?
I told my coach after this, man, I fight anybody. I think just morally that matchup was probably the worst emotionally to deal with. So it's nobody now. It's all bars. It's all open now for whoever want it. I'll fight anybody after that. You know what I'm saying? That took me to a different place mentally I'd never been. And like I said, this is a guy that we've been standing out. He been standing out my way, or I've been standing out his way. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And this was the fight that everybody wanted to see back home, and we stayed our way long enough. And so when it made sense, and like I said, it makes sense. But I always knew that we had what it take to be anybody. But like I said, my next step is whatever, man. I don't really care about the time. This fight, it's opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So when I first started out fighting, it was a lot of pressure. Now it's just like it's what I do. And yeah, man, I just really want to take some time, get with my coaches individually and let them know how much I appreciate them, because they put 100%. And when you got that type of coaching staff, it's a lot of pressure to go out there and put in some work. For real.
Danny.
What's up, my guy, man? My guy.
You said it was tough to fight your friend, but how did it feel to come out as the top of the Battle of Memphis? Like, how did it feel to come out?
Man, it's different, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always, Memphis is always one of those cities that's, it's full of a lot of energy, man. It's full of a lot of pride. It's full of a lot. So to have that given to me, because I didn't claim it. You know what I'm saying? It was given, and I understand why. But man, it feel great, man. It feel like I can say it's one of the things other than getting a contract that I can really I have a lot of pride in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I really do appreciate that though. You know what I'm saying?
How important is law school MMA to you?
You say how important?
Yeah.
Man, it's been 5 years, man. It ain't been that long, bro. It been 4 years actually. Dang. Give me. Man, I've been fighting for 4 years, man. Man, it's been crazy because they keep that pressure, man. Like, it's a different type of pressure there. It's no easy days. I'm talking about mentally. Like, if we come in, we talk, like I said, my number one training partner, Paul Kimball, the guy been beating me up for the last, 4 years, I guess. Man, he been putting that work. So that's really, without him in my training camp, I don't feel comfortable getting. So anytime I look over and see Paul Kimball next to me, I'm okay. So just law school, and he's the next important because he's my number one training partner. So, man, other than that, man, they everything to me right now, man. They everything. They a group of fathers, a group of brothers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's more than teammates. And a lot of them came out to Vegas, man. Bought their own flights. Man, they came to support me. So, yeah, it's so much love, man, for real.
You went pro in 2021. You're in the UFC 2023. Did you think you'd be in the UFC?
Man, no, I ain't think nothing, man. That's the thing, like, coach do the thinking for me. I'm the type of dude that's like, man, all right. When he say you ready to go pro, I'm like, okay, let's go. When he was like, man, I want you to fight next week, I'm like, all right, let's go. I can't never tell him no, man, because I know I told him first I wanted 2 years of training. Man, I want to train for like a year and 6 months and start boxing. Then I had my own plan. Man, he threw me in the cage in 3 months, man, and it's been a go ever since. So I never doubted him. When it's hard to believe in yourself, you just turn to I got the people around me that speak so highly of me. I'm like, dang, I got to look in the mirror sometimes and repeat some of the stuff that they say to me. So yeah, man, it's crazy.
And finally, for me, now you probably have the top 3 best nickname in the UFC. For everyone that does not know, how did you get that nickname?
Man, coach, man. Dude, really the master. I'm going to say coach 1,000 times in the interview. Man, dude, man, he creative, man. It's like he like a kid sitting back with a joystick, and I'm his creative player, man. And like I said, but dude, like for real, he gave me that. And it's like, because he knew how big I was, when it come down to my belief system. And my belief system is built off faith, and it's very active. I play basketball, football, track, and ranch, so you can Google me and check me out. And, want to see somebody get dunked on, man, Google me. But, so it's like he knew how I had active, we always talked about my belief system, man. I was so active with it. I had so much faith, so he took that and he collaborated, and it was perfect. Everything worked out perfect.
Congratulations.
Man, I appreciate it, bro.
And you over here. I'm sure you've seen how the UFC welterweight division has been playing out as of late. Do you have a message for the rest of the welterweights after that performance?
Like I told her, man, I do good business, man. I don't think it's anytime coach get a call or we get a call that I'm gonna say no. To be honest, I like. Of course, I'm the rookie in this game, so I gotta get active. I gotta show people, where we at. And I feel like, so the message is that, man. Like, who next? Who want it? We can do it. Like I said, I've been a UFC fighter for 5 minutes. So, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna do no negotiation. Like so I got work to do. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a start. I'm back 0. I'm 0-0 in this game. I had to start over. You know what I'm saying? So, like, my amateur record don't count. My other record don't count, man. So we finna get to working on this. I'm a freshman, man. I'm trying to work my way up to varsity for sure.
I mean, I know I saw you mention you're a freshman in this game, in the UFC at least, but what do you see yourself in 1 year?
Man, 1 year, I see myself at least 3-0. At least 3-0. I feel like it's a lot of guys that I can take out, and I'm know for sure give me after I see something, give me 3. Like if I'm losing or I can't wrestle, give me 3 weeks. If for anything in the game, give me 3 weeks. So if it's any matchup, I only need 3 weeks to prepare for it because we always in fight count, we always in shape, and we always got guys that's on the way to where I'm at. So we never really have times out. Me and my coach said we're gonna take a vacation after this, but we don't even know what that is. What's a vacation, coach? Man, so we working, man. So if he a striker, I look at him, I study him, and me and coach will sit down. We're like, okay, man, he throw that left hook, he drop it, and he get 3 weeks of, you know what I'm saying. So it's like that's how we very, you know what I'm saying, specific with the way we do business when it come down to fight. So I just need 3 weeks for whoever, any matchup. So I see myself 3-0 in next year.
Congratulations.
No problem.